Hello, my friends. Welcome to this very special training. And I am genuinely excited about what I'm going to be sharing with all of you because it can have a dramatic effect on how you build your business. Okay? Now, over the last 23 years, in August it's going to be 24 years, I have had the pleasure of being able to share with direct sellers and network marketers simple ways for everybody to talk to people. Talking to people is what it takes to be successful in network marketing, and on social networks, talking is texting. Talking is texting. And you have access to more people on Facebook, on LinkedIn, than you could possibly have access to any other place in the world. And when you use some of these tactics and strategies that I'm going to share with you, you can be talking to more people and making more sales. So, during the week, you can reach us for these live trainings at maxsteingart.com/webinars. We're going to be doing live trainings all week, and what we're going to share with you will take you to the top of your business quicker and faster. Now, did you know that it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email? But it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. And when you use video, making a video and putting it in a text message can produce immediate results. People will react and respond to any message that moves. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building can now be done on your mobile phone. Now, there are 4 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. First, the profiles of users contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them. You could pick out the people based on their profession, based on their activity, based on their interest. Profiles. Second, a method of communicating with other users on the network. We're talking about texting, live chat, private messaging. Third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting, so that you can filter down to the personal trainers, to the fitness instructors. You can filter down to the chiropractors. And the fourth feature is being able to create or share videos to attract prospects and dominate your niche market, whatever it is. Videos are now playing an important part of prospecting and recruiting. But it's going to be, number 2, the method of communicating with other users on the network that is the most important thing, because you have to talk to people. Now, the people you want to talk to on Facebook and LinkedIn are going to fall into 1 of 3 categories. Their first are the people you're actually connected to right now and you know them. Second, the people you're connected to, you don't know them, but somehow you became a friend. And third, the people you're not connected to that you want to know, and this is the largest category of people. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Texting and sending messages enables you to talk to more people. So we have to decide who is in your target market. Who do you want to talk to? Who do you want to approach? And based on who you want to talk to and who you want to approach, that's going to determine the kind of video that you post. Who is your target market? Do you know? Knowing your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to will determine who you're searching for and how you'll engage them and increase the number of people you can talk to every day. And there is no limit to the number of people that you can talk to. So, before you reach out to somebody, you want to understand why they need what you have. The key to increasing your closing ratios when you talk to people is simply to talk to the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. So if your prospect doesn't have problems and doesn't feel like they need your product, why continue to talk to them? The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is that they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. So you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. It's easy to connect with the right people because the choice of who you contact will be based on your personal searching parameters, the profile contents and images displayed of the people that you're thinking about talking to, their obvious online agenda, and the ease of making the connection, the ease of communicating with them. So what does your perfect prospect look like? They're active on Facebook and LinkedIn. They're positive. They share similar experiences. They share similar interests. They share similar values, and they have large circles of influence. So as you're looking at people who either react or respond to your videos, because remember, it's not about making the video. It's about having a conversation with the person who reacts and responds to your video. So you want to see if they possess these 5 characteristics. First, they can be passionate about your products. Second, they're ambitious beyond their current circumstances. Third, they're entrepreneurial. Fourth, they've been successful at something. And fifth, again, they have a large circle of influence. You know, the common denominator through the things we've been talking about? Large circles of influence. Now, live video is the latest element that has been dominating the social network world over the last 4 years, and it's pretty much the big thing in marketing on Facebook and LinkedIn. But live video is a means to an end. So never lose sight of the fact that while video will increase your audience, expand your reach, and give you tremendous credibility, to be successful in network marketing, you must talk to people. Gennady, one of my students who went to the top of his company in 74 days, used video. Dana Barish has been a student of mine for 10 years. Today she's $1 million earner, and she does Facebook Live broadcasts all the time. David Moses is the master distributor in Zija, and good friend, and again, one of my coaching students. And he is developing a whole series of trainings for everybody in his company, and he's using Facebook Live to do it. Some of his Facebook Live broadcasts are public. Some of them go directly to private groups. Now, you can also use video in instant messaging. We're going to give you examples of just how this process works. Now, when you use Facebook and LinkedIn and you use video to build your business, you will talk to more people and close more sales. More and more videos are taking place. Facebook Live is an easy and a fast way to reach a wide audience of people, and all you need is a profile and a phone. You could use Facebook Live with a laptop or desktop that has a camera and a microphone. The simple and essential key to maximizing the number of people watching you on Facebook Live is to provide valuable content and ask your audience to share the broadcast with their friends. You could use Facebook Live to grow your business, attract new customers, attract new distributors, and train your team. Now, there are many ways Facebook Live can grow your business. You can sell more products by hosting live virtual parties or product demos, recruit new business builders through live virtual opportunity meetings, and turn your current customers into new business partners. Keep your team motivated and in action even during the slower seasons, and create new relationships and build a team anywhere in the world. You can also invite friends. Now, this feature allows users who are already tuned in to invite their friends and watch the same live Facebook video. And so when we make a video and we put it out there, Facebook's going to give you an opportunity to invite your friends. And when you're doing these, it's always a better idea if you have somebody working with you, somebody helping you, so you can be looking directly at the screen. Have somebody else working the controls so that you're face to face with your audience. Additionally, whether you're doing it on your phone, on your computer, you could also do it on your phone. So we're going to give you a demonstration of how it works. You got Facebook Live. You push the button, and all you have to do is click the little button right here, and you could go live. So here's a little live demonstration. We push the button. Now, I can keep the image looking straight ahead, so I don't have to be looking at the camera. I could be in a pretty place. I could be in a pretty, I could be in a park. I could be on a boat on the water where people are looking ahead at what I'm doing. Or I can hit this little image right up here and reverse the image. So now people are looking at me. So if I didn't want to fix my hair, if I didn't want to shave, but I still wanted to make a video, I just hit this little thing right up here, and I can have people looking at an image or looking at something that will attract their attention. And so all I have to do is click Start the Live Video. Hey, my friends, we've just started a live training where I am demonstrating to everybody just how quickly you can use video to expand your audience, to give yourself dominance in any niche market that you want to attract. And as people start seeing it, that's Jimmy, who is tearing it up in his business. So I want to invite all of you, if you want to learn how to use video and a simple Facebook account, I invite all of you to join me tomorrow during one of my live trainings at 9 a.m., 4 p.m., or 10 p.m. The link is maxsteingart.com/webinars. Join me for an hour, and I'm going to give away more information. I'm going to give away better information than a lot of the paid content you're going to run into all over the internet. Go to maxsteingart.com/webinars. Join me, and I'm going to show you how you can be talking to people on a daily basis, 10 people, 20 people, and how you can be enrolling 10 to 20 people a month into your business from your mobile phone. So join me tomorrow, Monday, 9 a.m., 4 p.m., or 10 p.m. Bring your friends, bring your team members, and I'm going to show you how, in an hour a day or less, you can be talking to 15, 20 people and enrolling all kinds of professionals from all around the world. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Now, that's what we did for Facebook. Now, all I have to do is we come down here to the bottom. You want to save it. And then you want to share it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to pop over here and we're going to go over to LinkedIn. Now, with LinkedIn, up at the top here, if you wanted to snap a picture, you use the camera. If you want to make a video here, you make a video. And so, for those of you that aspire to become top earners in your business, what you want to do is you want to train your team to make short, concise videos that will drive people to an event. An event. Your video shouldn't be longer than 10 minutes. And an event is a training. It could be a Zoom meeting. It could be a Google Hangout. All kinds of options, all kinds of possibilities. So with LinkedIn, you do the same thing. Now, LinkedIn does not have a LinkedIn Live yet. They're working on it. So you have to do things a little different. You can use the camera right up here, make a video, and it will automatically post to your LinkedIn account. Or what you can do is you can make a video, send it to your computer, and then upload it to LinkedIn. Give yourself a little bit more time to think about the content and the message. The most important thing to remember is that your LinkedIn video has a maximum length of 10 minutes. So, I'm going to use a video to invite people to my webinar. You can make a video to share information, to share helpful information, to provide value to your audience. And we're going to give you some demonstrations of how that works. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone and invite everybody tomorrow for 3 webinars where we are going to dazzle everybody with conversation and texting scripts that will have everybody talking to people and enrolling people in the business. Now, for those of you that are old students and friends, over the last 60 days, I've heard from more old friends, people that bought my training programs, Endless Free Leads 2.0, Endless Free Leads 3.0. Well, now we have Endless Free Leads Mobile. But before I get on that subject, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little camera. Now again, the camera is looking straight ahead, looking at my computer monitor. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit the little reverse here. Oops. Oops. There we go. And then once again, all we have to do is hit the little item down here, and we're good to go. Hello, my friends. This is Max, and I want to share with you some amazing secrets from using video, just like I'm broadcasting this right now, using video on LinkedIn. I'm going to give you some texting and video strategies that you can use that will expand your audience, give you credibility with any niche market. As a matter of fact, you can dominate any niche market when you know how to make effective videos. So all week long, we're going to be doing free webinars. You go to maxsteingart.com/webinars any day, and you'll see which free webinars are taking place that day. On Monday, tomorrow, we have one at 9 a.m., we have one at 4 p.m., we have one at 10 p.m. East Coast time. Broadcast a video, start making videos, upload them to YouTube, upload them to LinkedIn, and you'll increase your audience, give yourself amazing credibility. We'll show you how to use it to go to the top of your business faster than you can believe. All of you can become top earners in your business when you know a few simple things to do. see you on one of these live trainings. Okay, so a little bit of that. We don't want to add a sticker. What we want to do is we want to come down here, hit the little arrow. Now, what you can do is you can either type some comment up at the top, or you can just post it. Okay? And when you post it, you can go back and you could edit it later. So we're just going to drop this down for just a minute. Whoops. All right, so posting video, making these little videos and sharing information is incredibly effective. Now, when you want to invite your friends, all you have to do is type their name up here on Facebook. You can pop them in there. That's why it's always better if you have somebody working with you, sitting next to you, that can be doing that while you're looking in the camera. And this way, another thing that they could be doing is while you're talking to everybody, they can be reading these things, pointing these things out to you so that you're always looking in the camera. Now, Facebook Live Video has its own notification system that will automatically set to on for all Facebook users. So when you start making videos, your friends are going to get a notice that you're doing it. And it's all about getting reaction. Facebook allows users to react in real time using their famous 6 emoji reactions. But it's not about the reactions that's important. What's important is the conversation that you're going to have with the person who is watching the video, who is reacting to the video. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. People have an opportunity to respond, and the amazing thing, for those of you that haven't noticed it lately, but LinkedIn has added their own format for exactly the same thing. So I can flip over here. Now here I am on Jimmy's page, and you'll notice the stories show up over here. We go over to my page, and my stories show up in a different place. Come over here to LinkedIn, and when somebody makes a post, right here, these are new. And LinkedIn is doing more things, adding more things that make it easier for people to react to anything that you do. But it's not about the number of likes you get or the number of celebrates you get. And you can pretty much expect they're going to rename these love, insightful, and curious. This is going to be one of your favorite emojis. Now, I go back over here. And if I come over here on my page, go to my home page, you're going to see my stories are over here. So I don't have to make the video, but I can react and respond to the people who are talking. And this is what it's all about. Whatever people do, whatever people post. Take a look at what Katie did. Posting a joke. And now you have the opportunity to react and respond. And if you just bring it up here, it will move these things along.
One thing you have to understand when you eat is when you're eating for energy. That's plain and simple. Whenever you put something in your mouth, you need energy. So what your body does is it breaks down everything. If you're eating protein, it breaks down the protein and gives it to your muscles. If you're eating carbohydrates, it breaks down the...
Provide value, provide information. But if you don't want to be in front of the camera, it's okay. Because what you can do is you could send a message and respond to the people who are making the videos. That's the most important function of this whole process. Now, communicating with somebody that you're not connected to. If you have the opportunity, you're looking at a video, and maybe you're not connected to that person, liking something that they've done, sending a comment to something that someone has done, will open up the door for you to have a conversation. So, when you're setting up your live broadcast, all you have to do is click on the tab up at the top. It'll hook you up with your camera. And this is really important. Where is that video going to go? If you want to make it public, then you share it on your timeline. But many of the leaders in different companies are now making videos, and they're putting them in groups. Or they're creating events. Or they're making a video and they're putting it on a page, a public page, a business page. You decide where that video is going to go. Put a little bit of information in that spot right here to give people a sense of what you're going to talk about. And then you have to decide who is going to see this. Now, most people on Facebook don't realize that their settings, the default settings on Facebook, is set to where only your friends are going to see it. Only your friends. Or maybe the friends of your friends. And what you can do is you want these to be public, or maybe not. Maybe you want to send it, make this visible to a specific group of people. Sharing the screen. If you have some kind of a PowerPoint or something else that you want people to look at, instead of looking at the camera yourself, you just switch it over. And finally, you put a title, and then you go live. So I'm going to flip back over here. And I just made 2 broadcasts. Okay, now this is one. I made this one during this webinar, and I've already had a bunch of people like it. A couple of folks made comments. A couple of folks viewed it. Now we come down here, and I made a video with 2 shares and 32 views. I was not looking at the camera. Now, if I wanted to edit this, you hit the 3 dots up here. So I can come back up here, edit it, edit the post, and I can put my copy in anytime. Come down here, and here I did a live broadcast. All right? Now, the reason they're saying good, when I started this, I didn't have my sound on. All right? Bottom line is you provide information, you provide value. We can come up here to the notifications, and we can see the people who reacted and responded. And then it's all about talking to people. It's all about conversation. So here, while we're on, we can see Bonnie Johnson made a comment on our video. What Facebook is doing is they're constantly letting us know what's happening. So, use a video to expand your audience. And LinkedIn now has done the same thing. Make a video, let people react and respond to it. You can go full screen. This is what people can see. This is the way you would do a home party, all right? If you want to build your business around the world, you could literally do a virtual home party where someone can plug their laptop into a flat screen TV, invite their friends over, and it's like you're right there. So, as we showed you on Katie's page, the Facebook Lives, the stories are over there on the right, on Jimmy. It's that way. Now, this new video feature is now on LinkedIn. So you do it from your phone. And then what you do is you ask other people to share the broadcast. So, for those of you that aspire to go to the top of your company, to grow, to expand, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to get your team, your leaders, let them know that during the course of the day, you're going to be doing these live broadcasts, and then you ask your leaders to share it. Put it on their timeline. So at 4:13, Dana had 11,000 views. 11,000 views. By 4:46, she'd picked up another 881 views because one of her leaders shared the video. Easy way to do it. And look at this. In 24 hours, Dana had 44,000 views. Now, when Dana has established her own little niche, okay? She's not on there talking about her business. She's on there providing value. She does what she calls angel readings. She reads tarot cards and gives people tips on what the cards are saying about someone's love life. All right? So it's something that she studied. It's something that she cares about. And the way she gets engagement from her audience is she says, if you want me to read your cards, okay, then what you have to do is you have to share this. Put this on your timeline page. And when you do it, when you share it, I will read your cards. Today, Dana is a $1 million earner in her business. And you're all heading down the same road. Whatever you broadcast, it doesn't have to be about your business. It can be something that will attract and appeal to your target audience. Dana's target audience is women. And when you do your posting, and you're on there, you're going to see over on the left responses to previous videos as they happen. And this gives you, again, an opportunity to start a conversation. Now, from your phone, same thing. You broadcast something on your phone. I went out sailing one day and broadcast 4 or 5 times during the course of the day, and I literally expanded my audience by over 1,000 people. 1,000 people. But that's just expanding my audience. I didn't reach out and talk to those people. I didn't have time. David Moses and Katie Goodhart sharing videos. It doesn't have to be your video. You could share a video. This one had 336,000 views. Whoops. That's 336 million views. Video was made in 2018. She shared this video 2 months ago. So it doesn't have to be a new video. Posting things. That's people react and respond. We went out on the bay, sailing. Same thing. Now, you could either be looking at the camera. We were right in the middle of a race on the right. Or over here on the left, I turned it around so people could see what we were looking at. I stopped at for breakfast and someone had this huge, huge dog. So whatever you post throughout the course of the day, people are going to like it, people are going to see it, people are going to respond to it, and it's all about conversation. Now you can start doing the same thing with LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn's phone app, again, we use the movie camera to make a video, take a picture, pop it up there. Down below, you have all the features that you would find on your desktop and laptop. You want to see who you're connected to. That's your network. Those are the messages. And these are your notifications. When we brought Spartacus home, oh my God, the new LinkedIn phone app is the bomb. Try it. You'll like it. Within 5 minutes, I had 10 likes and 5 comments. You can upload a video that's on your computer right from here. Now, something for those of you that are aspiring leaders in your company, I strongly suggest that you create your own YouTube channel and start making videos and upload those videos to YouTube, and you will absolutely be amazed at how that will expand your reach. You could talk to multiple people using Zoom. You can record these. You could have up to 4 people. And you could be sharing screens and have fun doing it. This is very, very effective if you want to train your people. Now, send someone a happy birthday video. Let me flip back over here and let me show you how this works. Now, what I can do is I can pop down here and I'm just going to take Matt. Now, if I want to make a video, in a private message, click it over here. All right, you see down here the little camera? Pop that up. You have 2 choices. You could take a picture. Take a picture. Or you could pose. Or you can make a video. Matt, I've just discovered something about making videos on private messages on Facebook that will blow you away. So as soon as you can, give me a call. You are going to love this. Matt, I've just discovered something about making video. Send it over. Okay? Now, he sees it, and you would absolutely be amazed at how quickly people will react. People will respond. Now, we just saw it. Now, and he's typing. I mean, he might not be in a position where he could talk, but this produces immediate results. And this is what you're looking for. He's critiquing my video. Okay? So all of you are heading in the same direction for all of you. Wishing somebody a happy birthday, you could use an emoji, or now you can make a video. Now, speaking about emojis, it's all about conversation. And when you're talking to a prospect, you can start a conversation, but what you really want to do is the most successful salespeople in network marketing are listeners. All right? When you end up talking to somebody on the phone, you want to find out about them. The biggest problem most network marketers have, is they talk too much. Stop talking, ask intelligent questions, and listen. Because if you talk too much and you start talking about your business before the person on the other end has identified a need or a problem, if you talk about your business before you know they need it, and before you know they have a need, you cause your own rejection. Ask the right questions. Qualify somebody before you talk about your business. You're going to talk to fewer people about your business, but you're going to close more sales. So if you're not having the results you want, if you feel like, my God, I'm spending hours on Facebook, I'm spending hours on LinkedIn, and it's just not working, it's either the result of three things. And the reasons are obvious. It's either your page. Maybe you've turned your page into a commercial for your business. It's the people you're contacting. You're clearly reaching out to people that are not really good candidates for your business, or it's the way you talk to people and what you say. Qualifying your prospects with questions. And when you're texting someone back and forth, the free use of emojis, moving images, will make you stand out from your competition. So if I pop back over here, and let's say I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to all right? Now, emojis. These little images right here. Well, this is something that you would expect. This is something that you would expect to see on Facebook. The GIFs. Happy birthday. Moving images. This is what you'd expect to see on Facebook. But these have become so popular that if we come over to LinkedIn, and I could bring up Maryland. Okay? Notice down here, we have emojis. And now we have GIFs. And the same people that make the GIFs for Facebook they're making them on LinkedIn. Using emojis will help you stand in just casual conversation. Will make you stand out from other people. Qualify your prospects with questions. Bring up your business with the people that need and want what you have. And you're all on the road to amazing success. We got this from Stefan, who's over in the UK. We've only been working with him a short period of time. He's enrolled 10 people. And in the 4 years he's been in network marketing, he has never found so many people seriously interested in network marketing. Like a lot of people, he wished he found me years ago. So, let me check out the question box and see. Sandy Cohn, it's nice to see you. This is going to be on YouTube. All right? Now, This is why you want to have somebody working with you while you're doing these, so that people can see what you're doing. Let me see if he's still here. Now, Jimmy just came out of our 2-day retreat, and he's probably been one of the most active people that we've been working with recently, and just sharing his level of enthusiasm. I'm just going to unmute him for a minute.
You doing?
Jim, how was, did you enjoy the retreat this weekend?
That's an understatement. It was absolutely, I would say, mind-blowing. I mean, all the information that I learned, most of it I never knew before, most of it. And it just gave me a new, new sense of belief on how great that information was. And now it's just time to take the action. So that was wonderful. Thanks for doing that.
Well, you're welcome. And Jim has been in his business working with his company for 18 years, and it's only recently that he's tapped into this information. And
Yep.
and how has it impacted you? How has it affected you?
Huge impact. Now I have a sense of confidence that I never had before, because just the simple act of knowing who I'm prospecting in the social media, Facebook and LinkedIn, I know exactly what those people do in the profile. And to me, that's the most exciting thing, because, I typically go out into the field, to the grocery store, wherever, and I approach, anyone within 10 feet. If I think that they're sharp and this and that. Now I can find them 2 feet on my laptop. And I think it's, I've been on and off with my business for 18 years. Sometimes I've been building it, sometimes I haven't. And it got me to a certain level of success. But knowing what I know now, like right now, with this information and contacting the right people and just asking the right questions, I know I will go straight to the top. There's no question. It's only been a few weeks since I've been, working with Max and, developing these new skills and information. So I could see how it could have been very, very quickly. And I see June as my staging month, and then July and August as my growth month. So.
And Jim, what do you think this would have done for your business if you learned this about 5 years ago?
I would have been retired on a Greek island by now, building it with a good internet service over there, and coming back to the U.S. when I wanted to. But it would have done great things. I would have earned much more money, much quicker, and just developed a bigger team, especially using the internet and social media. So I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine, to be honest.
Well, thanks for sharing your experience, Jim, and you'll have an opportunity to watch him because during our daily sessions, we're actually logging into people's accounts, and we are showing everybody and demonstrating the process. Let me just flip over here for just a minute, and let me just show you how easy it is. Okay, you go over here on LinkedIn, and if you're not on LinkedIn, folks, you need to get there. Look at all the professionals. If we want to talk to salespeople, you've got 52, almost 53 million salespeople. You're looking for somebody that's interested in nutrition? Only you can pick out the people in advance. There's 1.9 million people that are interested in nutrition. How about fitness? 6.3 million. Take this number and come over here and let's add some other keywords like looking for opportunity. Show me all the people on LinkedIn that are looking for an opportunity. There's almost 800,000. How about opportunities? 1.1 million. People looking for a dream job. 32,000. But let's come back over here to opportunities. And let's type in fitness. 42,000 people in fitness looking for an opportunity. You want to build your business in the UK? Whoops. So how many people in the UK are looking for an opportunity in fitness? There's 6,900. Take fitness out. How many people are looking for an opportunity in the UK? 152,000. Show me all the teachers that are looking for an opportunity. In the UK, there's 17,000. How many teachers are looking for an opportunity? 148,000. And a lot of teachers on LinkedIn are looking for an opportunity, but they're not going to broadcast that. 16 million teachers. How about professions like a nurse? 3.6 million. You have free access to all of these people, and all you have to do is scroll down a list, filter, pick out the people you want to talk to, identify their interests, identify their needs, and in 20 minutes a day, in an hour or two a day, you have no shortage of opportunities to talk to people. Now, I love success stories, and every month I like to highlight people that are doing it, that are tearing it up, they're having outrageous success. And recently we heard from one who's building a jeunesse business.
Hi Max, Dan Parks here. Kind of as an update, I came to you 2 years ago with a team of about 4 to 6 people. And 2 years later, I have a team, a downline of 2,800 people in 24 countries. And a lot of my people have used and leveraged your training to sponsor people in countries they've never even been to, which just totally blows my mind. My sponsor plugged me into you because she knew that I was really struggling, and what your training's done is helped me to explode and have total confidence to talk to anybody at any time about the business. And I'm plugging my leaders into your same training because it's the best investment they'll make for themselves.
I started working with Pete Olson about 7 years ago when the owners of the Numis Network hired me to train their top earners.
Hey Max, it's Pete Olson. I wanted to take a couple minutes to give you a shout out for your amazing Endless Free Leads program. As you know, I'm the number one money earner globally in Mint Builder, number one recruiter, and I couldn't have done that without your Endless Free Leads program. And as you know, we go back to when I was in the Numis days, and your program was introduced to me way back in 2012. And within a 4-month period, I rose to the top of the company. I have unleashed your programs on my entire company. Very excited to say that dozens have already come into your boot camp. And what's so incredible about it is that these people now are going to be able to recruit where they never were able to before. They can do it in an hour a day from their home with their phone or their laptop, and just have conversations that you teach. It literally is revolutionary, but yet it's so simple. you could teach a kindergartner to do it. I mean, my gosh, I was in Las Vegas for a week partying and the whole 9 yards. And while I was there, I recruited 4 people while I was on vacation. I mean, it was that easy. It's eliminated people having to have people traipsing through their living room with home parties. It's eliminated the hotel rallies and the meeting at Starbucks. The stay-at-home mom. Anybody can just do it hour a day, and they will absolutely blow up their business and become 6-figure earners in their company if they go to your boot camp and get your endless free leads.
Now, Pete was one of the top earners in Numis Network, and when everybody in the Numis Network ended up in World Ventures, he wanted to stay in metals, so he took what he learned, top position in his company. I want to invite all of you to participate in our July boot camp. You can go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Use the promo code 500 off. You can participate for $97. For those of you that don't have my new Endless Free Leads program, go to endlessfreeleads.com. It's available at a 50% discount. And for those of you that didn't participate in the retreat but want to watch the live videos, which will be available on Thursday, go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. Use the promo code TOPGUN, and it'll drop the price to $249 or 2 payments of $135. Now, I have never been more excited about the results people are having with my training program. Endless Free Leads is a home study course. You do it on your own. Every month we do boot camps, which will show you how to create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. Our Top Earner Prosperity Retreats are designed to teach people things about the industry that no one's going to teach you. And finally, I have personal coaching. Now, everybody that participated in the retreat is also going to receive our Top Earner 90-day game plan. So again, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. It starts on July 11th. Use the promo code 500 off. The retreat, 2 days of information that has proved to be life-changing for everybody that's ever participated, and everyone's getting our Top Earners 90-day game plan. Now, if there's anybody here that wants to go extremely fast, my personal coaching program has been expanded, and I'll spend a little bit of time teaching you about that. When I work with somebody in private coaching, you and I get on the phone. Actually, we get into a private webinar where you're looking at my screen, and I actually log into your account while you're watching me. And in our first session, we adjust your profile. We make sure it's visible. We develop a couple of strategies, and then I provide you with the actual scripts that you're going to reach out to people with. You're going to watch me do it, and I'm going to give you the first message, the second message, the third message, and maybe the fourth. And then I'm going to come back 4 days later. I'm going to jump back in your account. We're going to start talking to your prospects, and a lot of them are going to respond right away. So you're going to watch me talk to your prospects. Now, I've made millions over the years teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. I've devoted my life to helping entrepreneurs just like you for over 23 years. And we have hundreds of testimonials from folks that have done it. Mija doubled his income in 5 months. And Andy Van Dyke, after our coaching, recruited somebody into our business that had an organization in another company of 50,000 people. Charlie was absolutely petrified of social media. We opened up his settings, we made him visible, and we made one post. He hears from an old friend he hadn't talked to in 40 years. After one session, he was wild about social media? Well, you heard from Pete Olson, and not only is it working for him, but it's working for members of his team. I've worked with the top earners in many companies, Alan Pariser and Eddie Bestoso in Maluka. After one coaching session with Kiona, she was on her way to her convention in Chicago. After one session, she used the scripts to recruit someone, took them to the event. They used the scripts to enroll 2 people. And she comes back home. She used the scripts to get 15 people to her home for a home party. Her first month, 5 business partners, 19 customers. Now, I'm not showing you this because I'm trying to impress you. I show you this because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Whether you're brand new to the business or whether you're an old timer. Ann Barante, after our first coaching session, her first month enrolled 26 people in her business. Her first year, she doubled her income. Today, she is in the top 10 of her company. Suzanne, 90 days after we went through coaching, became the number 2 recruiter in her company. And Shanette, after 2 coaching sessions, became the top person in her group. She sent me this little note 2 months later. She's signing somebody up every day. It only takes her an hour to do it. So I can make most people a social network prospecting master in 5 hours. We like to help people earn what my coaching fee back, 30, 60, or 90 days, depending on your compensation plan. 7 hours for $5,900. You don't win a sailboat race by yourself. You got to have a crew. So as part of my coaching program, it's not just about me training you. I'm going to help you recruit an inner circle of 5 people. You're going to get my 90-day game plan, plus your inner circle people can get the game plan too. You get to participate in my next retreat, plus bring your 5 inner circle people with you. And to make sure that the 90-day game plan is keeping you on track, as part of my coaching program, you're going to get to participate in 3 boot camps, as well as your 5 inner circle people. You don't become a top earner by yourself. You need a team. We're going to help you do that. The 90-day game plan is broken down into 4 parts: preparation, pre-launch, launch, and event. And we're going to show you how, with proven strategies, how to build a network marketing business and get it right the first time. So, you can watch the recorded sessions of the retreat, and you'll automatically get our 90-day game plan. The videos will be available on Thursday. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. Use the promo code TOPGUN. Spread your payments out over 2 months. So, here's the way it works. You get 7 hours of coaching with me, plus the 90-day game plan. You're actually giving your 5 inner circle people $5,000 worth of my training. 90 days game plan for you, 5 people. Participation in 3 boot camps for you and 5 people. And participation in our top earner retreat. The next one is going to be in September. We do it once a quarter. All for $5,000. I do offer scholarships. At the beginning of every month, I offer 3 scholarships. Some of the scholarships are for $1,000. Some of the scholarships are for $2,000. If there's anybody that wants to talk to me about coaching, please type coaching and your phone number in the chat window, and I'll have one of my coaching concierges give you a call. And here's the bottom line. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, to prevent you from going to the top of your business. And I just want to share the comments of one of our students that was participating in our boot camps in January and February, we're using one of her conversations as a textbook example of what this prospecting process can do. And she actually called in to one of our boot camp sessions to share her success. She had just signed somebody up in her business, and she was all excited about it. Everybody in boot camp watched her do it.
Hey Max, how's it going?
Hi, Zelaya. Things are going really, really well. How are things going with you?
Good. I always have you on in the background. You're like my little motivation, and then if I get stuck, I can pop over and say, Max.
So you're signing somebody up now?
Yeah, I just finished it. He was someone that I was sure was going to sign up, and I would call this one about as textbook as you make them. I'm pretty excited to have him on my team.
Mm-hmm.
But when he wasn't hesitating, but it just took him a bit to kind of like let everything sink in and figure out really what was going to be happening. And it's interesting. I used on our text messages back and forth exactly the same strategy that we use here of just continuing the conversation, ending with a question, giving him a reason to text me something back, even if it was, "What did you do for this weekend?" I wrote back to him. I was like, "Sure wish you were in my business this week because it has just exploded." Which is true, it has exploded. Thank you to all of your help. And you texted me this morning and said, "Okay, this is it."
So tell me about your exploding business.
Yeah, so one of the people that I enrolled from LinkedIn, again, I literally followed the script. I just went right down your script book it was an unhappy network marketer, and she came over, and within the first 2 days, she rank advanced. And one of the people that she brought on within 24 hours, she ranked advanced. And they both are just calling me out of the blue this week. "Oh yeah, I'm enrolling somebody else." And I asked them, "Do you need help? Do you need me to do anything?" No, we've got it all figured out. And the original one I enrolled, she's about to rank advanced again, which is also really great for me. But I can't even keep track. I don't even know who's. It's like so. I think we just brought in like 9 or 10. I was counting up with my husband last night. 9 or 10 people they just brought into the organization within 10 days. Which is more people than I can keep up with. They're fine. Everything is all set up for them. There's nothing for me to do but to just be here as a support and show them. I've shared with them the scripts, what I do. I've been on the phone if they've needed me to, but it's just. It's the first time since I've been in this business that I understand what's happening with network marketing. Like you can't grow the business if you don't have people growing under you. And if you don't have a way to reach out to people who are business builders, then you're just going to be like a hamster in a hamster wheel, just enrolling people.
What I'm going to do is, as soon as she's finished, I'm going to show you what our new Endless Free Leads program contains.
Over and over. When I'm approaching people on LinkedIn, you see I don't talk to them about the products until we've already discovered that they want to talk about the business. That's just a whole different way to do the business. This is doing the business. This is it.
You went through my boot camp. You got my courses. How did working with me one-on-one help you?
A few things. One, it helped everything go a lot faster. You and I were able to get through, what it would have probably taken me a month to go through just on my own through the boot camp. So that's one thing. But mostly I think it's helped me with the confidence, just practicing it through with you, sitting with you, watching you go through my account, talking to, helping me type out these messages, helping me figure out exactly the wording. Because now I have it in my account, so I can go through, and I do this all the time. I copy and paste a message, when there's something that's very similar or something I can use. I know what I'm doing now. Could somebody figure this out on their own by just reading through? Sure. It would take time, and that's okay. Like, if you've got time, I don't. I didn't have time. I've got a fire under me. I've got a reason for building this and building this business fast. Some of you, if you're out there just kind of doing this part-time as something you enjoy, then maybe you do have time. But this is keeping me from going back into a traditional job. And we have 3 children and we want them to go to private school. So we have a reason for working this really hard and wanting it to be incredibly successful and fast. And that's what you get from working with you, and just a lot of the hand holding. I needed that in the first few weeks. This is it's not new to talk to people, but it's just a new way. When for the last 8 months I was taught by my upline, a certain way, and I was basically vomiting information on people. And those of you out there who are doing that, you know how well that works. It doesn't, and so you just need a little bit of time. And there have been a few times where Max has had to go into my account and, oh, what did you write, Zyla? And that's okay. And so that's what it's great for of having that private session, is that he can go through and really help you take a step back and breathe and figure out the right way to talk to somebody.
So, you're sitting here with confidence because you know exactly how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next answer.
Right.
Thank you. You've made this so fun. And I say this to people a lot. A lot of my team, when they ask why I use LinkedIn, my time is so precious, and I have very specific chunks of time that I can use to work on the business. It's mostly during my baby's nap time. And so I have to really stay focused, and I have to be able to use my time so productively. And this gives me that chance to be proactive. Now I can reach out to as many people as I want. I can have the question, I can have all of these conversations. It's just the way it would be if I were at a cocktail party. You have a conversation. If it's not going anywhere, you just say, all right, thanks, enjoy your evening. You just walk on, and that's it. And so I'm not wasting my time, their time. I can have, 10 to 15 of them at a time going on every day, or if I'm in the carpool line picking up my older kids, I can quickly send a quick note back and keep the conversation going. So you've just made it so I can use my time wisely and only, I'm just talking to the people where it makes sense to talk to them, and I don't waste our time. So anyway.
Now,
yeah.
when did you get started in your business? Was that October, November?
When I started with Isogenics business, it's been almost a year. This April. So let's call it a year. And then I started with you in January.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning the business. I'm brand new in network marketing. I'm just 1 year in it. So I'm not disappointed for where I am, but wow, this is so much better. And if somebody had showed me this, if I had learned your way from day one, I'm not going to look back and imagine where I would have been, but I'm getting there now. So.
Now, let me just give you a quick preview of what you'll find in our new Endless Free Leads program. It was released in March. Whoops. Go to youtube.com/free leads.
Welcome to the full product tour of Endless Free Leads Mobile, the most effective and comprehensive home study training in the history of network marketing. Created by the father of social networking, Max Steingart, this multimedia training system is unlike anything else that's ever been produced. You'll be impressed with how thorough it is, and even more so by how easy it is for you to understand and apply the powerful techniques and strategies that have enabled others just like you to enroll 5, 10, even 20 or more people a month. As soon as you log in, you'll be taken to this welcome video. You not only have the ability to get a complete understanding of everything on video, but every part of this course is multimedia. So you can also download the audio and separate visuals from this video. The next part is the 4-step formula, which is the MAX method. Creating the ideal profile on Facebook and LinkedIn. Once again, you can download each of the components to this more than 1 hour long video. Connect. Once you've created your profile, you want to connect with ideal prospects, then be able to communicate with them effectively, and once you do that, be able to close the sale. Now we are into the 6 training modules. Each of these modules has an ebook, which is not only downloadable, but check this out. You can open it up as a flip book. This gives you the ability to randomly access all of the information within the book. It's very attractive, easy to absorb the information. Then, once you've been through the series, you'll have a menu on the left-hand side that gives you the opportunity to be able to jump to any page where you need particular help so that you don't have to go through the entire book. The next module covers the scripts book. Now, this is perhaps the most valuable part of the entire series because this gives you the exact words you need to be able to speak to people regardless of what sort of background or profession they come from. Once again, there's a video plus the downloadable book plus the flip book. Now, look at this. The table of contents is completely clickable. So this gives you another way to be able to access the information. In addition to that, on the left-hand side, there is a very detailed random access menu. Look at this. It gives you the ability to focus in on very specific scripts at the moment you need them. So if you're on the telephone with somebody or you're texting somebody and you've gotten to the point where you've discovered they're an affiliate marketer, you'll have the right script. Or if they're in car sales or a college student or they own a gym or they're a headhunter, you'll be able to go topic by topic, career by career, profession by profession, and know exactly what to ask and the right order to ask those questions. There is nothing like this anywhere. Just look at this detail. Even Uber. I love it. With this powerful scripts book, you will never again be at a loss for what to say to any prospect under any circumstance. Our next module is the profile guide. This helps you create a truly magnetic profile on Facebook and LinkedIn and avoid the mistakes that are so common when people attempt to use social networking. The next module is the top earner's daily routine. Everybody is blessed with 24 hours in a day, and it's how you use that time effectively that can make all of the difference. This is like looking over the shoulder of the top earners in network marketing to see exactly how they schedule their day and how they use their time. This next topic is always a favorite, and that is the secrets to closing a sale in 30 minutes or less without any kind of high pressure or tricky sales tactics. This helps you make a sale every day in the most natural and comfortable way possible. And we wrap up this series with the last module, which is the 6 social selling strategies that summarizes everything that you've learned in this entire course. Folks, there is nothing as comprehensive and complete as Endless Free Leads Mobile. There is nothing like it available at any price. And now it can be yours at a deeply discounted introductory price. Click the link to see what the special pricing is, and remember, we reserve the right to withdraw this special pricing without notice. Please, don't suffer the pains of regret. Take action now while it is so affordable. Thanks for being here.
And this is probably, well, this is without question the finest training program we've ever put together. We will be back tomorrow for our live webinars. Let me give you the link for that. You can check every day. On Monday, it's 9 a.m., 4 p.m., and 10 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we do them different times. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. We're here to help all of you. God bless.